Over the past 75 years, more than 10,000 chemicals have entered our food supply, but the EU allows just 300 additives. At Thrive Market, we prioritize quality, banning over 1,000 ingredients found in conventional grocery stores. Our Healthy Swap scanner helps you find better versions of your pantry essentials without the junk, dyes, or fillers, and everything is delivered right to your doorstep. So shop at a grocery store that actually cares about your health at thrivemarket.com/get-started for 30% off your first order and a free $60 gift.
Oh, sorry, that's for a Democrat show.
Let me know when you're ready.
No matter what the technical difficulty is, this man is a professional. He goes all the way.
What you represent to them is freedom.
Was an extremely great conservative commentator. We're tearing it up on Wednesday night. This is awesome. This will allow me to retort.
Well, this is Jersey Joe for the Reaver of Common Sense show. 8 p.m. on shrmedia.com.
Actually, I just totally screwed up. This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show. And welcome to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm making sense out of the senseless. The Jersey Takeover is here. We have expanded to 2 hours every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to support the show and support SHR Media, go to reaver.one/shop. That's REAVER.ONE/SHOP. Well, pretty quiet weekend, wasn't it? Yeah, nothing in the news popped up. Nothing at all. Nope. That's what the Democrats want you to think. This is I'm looking at New York Times. Emailgate is not worse than Watergate. Yeah. I'm just looking over this and just laughing at the site. Liberals are in panic mode. They are going nuts. Number one, the polls were already swinging towards Trump. And everybody knows how I feel about these polls. I don't trust them. I don't believe them. They don't match up with reality. And the fact that they're swinging towards Trump tells me, holy shit, is he actually in the lead? And this is before, well, for those that keep the TV and papers and everything away from them during the weekend, the FBI has reopened the email scandal into Hillary Clinton. And the left is going absolutely apeshit. They are trying anything and everything to cover this up. And I mean, they're trying to do anything. They're filing charges against Director Comey. It is, oh my God, too funny. We'll get to all this in a minute. I do want to go over one quick article that really pissed me off. This person is anchor and executive producer of NPR's Latino USA, and it responded on MSNBC's AM Joy to Donald Trump's surrogate Steve Coates saying, illegal immigrants by comparing the phrase to the Holocaust Jews being labeled as illegal people. This sick, deviant, vile, excuse for a human being wants to compare people being in our country illegally breaking the law to the Holocaust. That is how low and depriving the left have to go. Their cause is failing day by day by day, and they're just wildly swinging with anything and everything they can. It's vile. It's disgusting. And you ought to be sick. And check yourself in for some help, woman. You need to apologize for making such a vile comment. They want to soften the words so bad. And by that, what sounds less illegal? Breaking the law-ish. Illegal, alien, or undocumented. If they're undocumented, that's an easy situation. We just get them some paper, some documents, and everything will be fine. Well, that's not the situation with these people. They have broken our laws to come into their country, which tells me right off the bat they're willing to break the laws to get what they want. What other laws are they willing to break to get what they want? I also don't see any Americans being allowed amnesty, because I can tell you right now, I can wholeheartedly justify robbing a bank. Not going to do it, but I could justify it. But I don't see a goddamn person standing up protecting anybody on that right. It's... And to compare it to the Holocaust, it's... Oh. I'm going to bite my lip because my mouth is about ready to shoot off. Oh, we got some new WikiLeaks stuff, too. I haven't got to them today. It just dropped a little bit ago, and holy shit. It is dropping all around Hillary, and it's not good news that is dropping. It's... I see Twitter's trying to mess with people with the trending. Twitter and Facebook have been trying to hide the illegal activity of Hillary Clinton for a while now. They've admitted that they're willing to do it. It's... I just... It's... Now there's some information coming out about why we're messing with Syria. That the Clinton Foundation has their hand involved in what would be a pipeline that would go from Qatar to Turkey or something like that. I don't know. I haven't. It's just popping up. It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse for Hillary. She keeps laughing it off. And you know what? They keep blaming everybody else. Hillary Clinton has no one to blame but herself. And it shows. It shows what type of person she is, that she cannot take responsibility for herself. Her own actions caused all of her problems. She was warned by her staff that knew about the email server that it would come back to haunt her. That legal activity of this bribery and pay to play with the Clinton Foundation would come back to bite her. But this woman thinks she's above the law. This is going on beyond Trump. This is way beyond Trump. This is a criminal. This woman's no different than the mafia. And we can't let her take control of the greatest country. Period. We can't let this woman take control. Right now, I would vote for Obama for a third term over that woman. That's how bad I think this woman is. Hey, Dave. Not that I would want to vote Obama, but I would rather, if I had a choice between her and Obama, I would vote for Obama for another term. Ouch. I have no idea what that was. Whew. Dave, you typed that boo, and I heard a click in my ear at the same time. I'm like, dang. I don't know if the chat started doing little noises now. Even Jill Stein's out there telling people that Hillary Clinton will start World War III if she gets in office. That she's already trying it. It's scary just how bad Hillary is trying to start wars to cover up her activity. She is trying to send us back to the Cold War, trying to send us back into nuclear standoff where back to when, we don't have the advantage with the nuclear war now. They do. And she's trying to send us back to it to cover up her dealings, her actions. And that's what I'm getting tired of. Oh, it's Huma Abedin's fault. It's Anthony Weiner's fault. This fault. It's that fault. It's Comey's fault. It's the Republicans' fault. No, it's Hillary Clinton's fault for doing an illegal homebrew server and emailing classified information on it. She lied to the people time and time and time again about it. It is so bad at this point. Chicago papers are calling for her to drop out. That she is too corrupt to be running. Chicago papers want her to step down for corruption. Now that's bad when you have a Chicago paper saying she needs to step down because she's too corrupt. It's... And you can hear the desperation in her voice and what little rallies, which also brings me to, I find it funny, Obama, Mr. and Mrs. Obama have canceled any rallies that they were going to do for Hillary. Suddenly, they're too busy now to do them. She's had to cancel a couple rallies. I mean, she's been canceling rallies here and there because nobody's showing up. Now she's canceling them, and now they're saying that she's going to be rearranging her schedule to pay more attention to a couple swing states. She doesn't have an answer, and all she could do is cry and whine about the FBI, which the Democrats say is un-American to do, which is the funny thing is. I mean, when the Republicans were bitching about Comey, the Democrats are saying how you can't go out there and say boo about the FBI. Let me see if I can find that article real quick. Dang it. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry about this. I had an article I was looking at before I went on air. Dang. Here it is. The Washington Post editorial board. Republicans are damaging rule of law by attacking FBI Director Comey. That is from Donna Brazil. And that is from July 7, 2016. She was out there saying you can't attack the FBI. It's funny when it's on the other foot how they start running their mouth. It's yeah, Donna Brazil sounds like a stripper name. Well, yeah, he did get stage fright. Kane did. He had 30 people show up. He got so scared that they had to cancel his next event in Sarasota. Yeah, but who would have thought, Dave, that it would be someone else's wiener besides Bill Clinton's that would sink Hillary Clinton's campaign? Everybody thought it was going to be Bill's wiener and not Anthony's. Because you know he's going to go and strike a deal to get him off the pedophile charges. Oh, yeah, Dave. I mean, I agree wholeheartedly with you. The left will cry and say whatever they want, and they don't want anybody else to speak up when it's the shoe's on the other foot. It's yeah, that does. Someone put a picture up of the grandmother from the Beverly Hillbillies and Harry Reid, and separated at birth. You made me remember. There is a meme that has Hillary Clinton's bus flipped over on its side and smoking because it ran into the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile. Some of the rumors, and as it is, I'm saying rumors because I have no fact or information to back it up. But this one I find funny if it were true. That I'm hearing there's 650,000 emails on the device. And some are talking that Huma kept a lot of emails to make sure that she never committed suicide in her life. And that would just be outrageously funny that she would do that for protection from the woman she worked for and was supposed to be the right-hand woman. We've all heard the stories. And it just seems like it's a little bit funny that we've gone from a sexting scandal to another email scandal. No one saw this coming. This election... This election has been, the daytime soap opera. And holy shit, is this a twister thrown into it. ABC Politics is now saying it's astonishing that the Democrats nominated someone under an ongoing criminal FBI investigation. And I was watching I was popping between CNN and MSNBC this weekend because I wanted to see what they were saying. And then and the one's like, well, what if she wins and she's guilty of all this? What then? What are we going to do? Oh, no. I was like, oh, my God, what do you think everybody's been saying? And you've been attacking the people for it. Joe Scarborough, holy shit, the guy actually has a set of nuts on him. I mean, he was still going. And this was even before. This was a piece I saw before the dropping of this bombshell. It's just amazing how everybody is all of a sudden going, oh, what are we going to do about Hillary? And there's still people. One guy I saw being interviewed, he's like, she can go and kill someone, I'd probably still back her. Hell, you have that jackass on HBO, Myers. He's like, she can have Joan Benet Ramsey in her basement, and I'd still vote for her. I'm not voting Trump. See, that is exactly what is wrong with the Democrat Party. They expect everybody to follow the law and walk a straight line while they do whatever the fuck they want to do. And that pisses me off. You don't want to follow rules? Nobody follows the rules. But if you want someone to follow the rules, you better damn well walk a perfectly straight line. And they want the people to be held to one standard while Hillary runs to a different standard. That is a rigged government. Everybody keeps thinking that the rigged government comment is just, oh, they're going to rig the election. They're going to rig. No, it also comes down to how they run the government, that there's different standards for different people. It's amazing. All right, we're going to take a break, and I got to get some Mets. I had a bad weekend. Friday after the show, I pushed myself with some yard work a little too far. And shit. My wife wanted to take me to the ER Friday night, and I'm still trying to recover from it. But I couldn't take the day off with what's going on in the news today. This is just too good to talk about, and it's time for our first break. You're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media, High Plains Pundit Radio, ICRN Network, Red Nation Rising Radio, YouTube Speaker, and iTunes. We will be right back.
Listening to the SHR Media Network. Now, Brownells, we know you may have only one shot to harvest that trophy, so we have thousands of accessories and replacement parts to improve your chances. We know how much you love to shoot, so our gunsmiths articles and videos will help you do more and get more out of your guns. We also value your hard work and money. That's why only Brownells backs up everything we sell with a 100% unconditional lifetime guarantee. Brownells, the world's largest supplier of firearm accessories and gunsmithing tools.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
You have been listening to Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver of Common Sense show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on SHRmedia.com and HighPlainsDailyNews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business. That you didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean.
Dude, I'm not saying cow for the stupid pro.
Sackhead Clint.
All good friends of ours usually show up drunk.
Also starring Sacco as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, 'cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific on SHRmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mutt Show with its hosts, the Jersey Boys, Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging up the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Milner. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guide. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you miss a show, don't worry. You can catch the replays two ways, rebootingliberty.com or the Reaver of Common Sense.com. While you're there on Reaver of Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date on everything going on, or click the like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show. And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm making sense out of the senseless. The Jersey Takeover is here. We have expanded to 2 hours every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Watching a video of a Iraqi military guy trying to get back into the back of a pickup truck, and just holy shit, took two guys pushing him in. Whew. So, it's being reported the guy who destroyed Trump's Hollywood Walk of Fame star is looking at 3 years in prison. And you know what? He deserves more. As the guy sat there and bragged about, oh, I've been arrested 23 times. Doesn't matter to me. Well, give him a larger sentence. Maybe he'll learn. The guy, I just found out, is the heir to the Otis Elevator Company fortune. So it is a rich little prick that think he's above the law also. Oh, and a warning, not for me, a warning to all of the clowns, the creepy clowns in Florida. You have a lot of citizens that are arming themselves for tonight. So I won't be doing too much stupid shit because you might wind up shot. Here in Florida, we don't fucking play around. All right, let's get back to this. So, it is now being reported that the FBI have obtained a warrant to review the laptops and I'll just say electronic devices, because I've heard so many different types of electronics. From one laptop to 4 laptops to 2 laptops to 2 BlackBerries. One of the laptops was supposedly reported destroyed, so forth and so on. A lot of people don't know exactly, because, yes, the FBI were kind of neutral in their reporting, but yeah, it's they finally got the search warrant, even though DOJ was trying to fight them on it. DOJ didn't even want them coming forward. They were trying to say, because of policies over elections, we don't know. They didn't want to hurt Hillary's chance. And I'm sorry, but the American people fucking deserve to know that their candidate is back under investigation, that there's new evidence pointing to her illegal activities. Everyone deserves to know that. Hiding it like the Democrats want is worse. And that tells me they don't care by hook or crook. They want to win the election, and they don't care who or what illegal activity they do. Then they wonder why us peons are getting fed up. And the big thing, Russia. It's Russia. It's Russia. It's Russia with WikiLeaks. Trump is in bed. He should be investigated by the FBI for being in bed with Russia. Russia. That's all I hear out of the Democrats. And on Friday, after the news broke of this email scandal, that the FBI was back looking into it, I still can't. On CNN's Wolf, whatever that show is, Representative Tim Ryan, who's a Democrat for Ohio. Ohioans, you're fucking stupid that you elected this moron. He is supporting Democrat presidential nominee, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. His reaction to FBI Director James Comey's announcement that the agency is taking a new look at Clinton's emails by asking, where did these documents come from? How did they get to the FBI? Is Russia involved in this? He honestly is trying to link the FBI with Russia. They're still trying to run their mouths about Russia. And I heard it today. I cannot fucking believe it. As we know, these documents were found on Huma Abedin and her estranged husband's, Anthony Weiner's, computer. Yeah. Dave, the blind guy, Dave, the unpleasant blind guy, is in the chat room, and he put, this is like a cheating spouse getting caught and blaming their partner for following them. It is... I'm going over this guy's statement. Why didn't the FBI have these documents through all of the different investigations that they went through on this, where the FBI said, she didn't do anything wrong, which is a lie right there. They didn't say that. That may be careless, but that was it, and that there would have had to have been this huge conspiracy of 300 people in the State Department. Why didn't it come up and all that? Because they didn't have these... They didn't have these computers. Very simple. Huma Abedin did not turn over all the computers as she said she did. And then he goes on again, is Russia involved in this? The Democrats have a hard-on for Russia, and it's going to lead us to war if that woman gets elected. It is not Russia. It is not FBI. It is not Republicans. It is Hillary Clinton. Period. Yeah, exactly. It's distractions. They're trying to distract what's in WikiLeaks. They're trying to distract from the illegal activity of the Clinton Foundation, which is under investigation. They're trying to distract from the email server that was set up illegally by Hillary Clinton. Does anybody see something here in common? Hillary Clinton has been doing illegal activities for years. And they've been excusing it and helping. And that's the Republicans, Paul Ryan. They haven't been doing anything to stop. Then they wonder how we get a rise of a person like Donald Trump. Well, I can tell you right now, it's because of the rise of Hillary Clinton. When we all know that her hands are dirty. It's funny. I thought we would be talking Benghazi during this election. Hell, we haven't even brought that up. Jeez. And new emails released today. Podesta plotting collusion with a super PAC Fund for America. It's just never ending. They ignore the law and do whatever the hell they want. It just keeps getting deeper and deeper. You have CNN Taper interviewing Podesta on a State of the Union, and while discussing the FBI reopening the investigation into the Democrat presidential nominee Hillary Clinton use of a private unsecured email server during her tenure as Secretary of State, host Jake Tapper asked Clinton's campaign chairman John Podesta if he accepts the reasons we are here is because Hillary Clinton's horrible decision to set up her private email server. Quote, do you accept the fundamental premise that the reason we're here is because Hillary Clinton and her inner circle did not, including you, made a horrible decision to set up her private email server, and everything that has happened since then is her fault? Of course, excuses and a bunch of deflections were made, but it comes down to her fault. She brought this upon herself. She brought it upon herself. And now the people might have to pay for a criminal to be in office. Then we will have to pay for her defense fund. It is the American people that will be paying out the ass for a criminal that was elected, because you got a bunch of goddamn dumbass Democrats that can't see the light. This isn't Republican versus Democrat. She is a fucking criminal. I don't care who I was backing. If I was backing Hillary, I'd be running for the hills. Seriously, I would be trying to go away from that as fast as I could. And what's funny is Donald Trump has been warning us for a long time about Anthony Weiner. I said Weiner. He was warning us that he was a national security risk. Let's see. We got April 19th, 2012. I knew disgusting and unwanted porn star Representative Weiner was a sleazebag the first time I met him. Thank goodness he was revealed, so to speak. July 3rd, 2012, degenerate former Congressman Anthony Weiner is trying to make a comeback. He is a sick, perverted man that New Yorkers do not want or need. And yes, Dave, they have to have already hard evidence. They just didn't reopen this willy-nilly. This isn't just, hey, we got some emails here that may pertain to Hillary. Let's just jump in the fray and totally throw a monkey wrench in the election because we don't know what's in there. I've read a couple of places that the FBI agents that were looking into come back. That's funny. I didn't even think of that. Damn it. Now my train of thought went right out of my head. That there's FBI because they're investigating the sexting scandal from Anthony Weiner that he was sexting a 15-year-old girl across state lines. And they saw what was on those emails. They know that it was illegal. That was bad, Dave. This could really make some Clinton voters' resolve go flaccid. July 6, 2012, Donald Trump also tweeted, keep an eye on Anthony Weiner. Weasels are hard to get rid of. July 16th, 2012, he called Weiner, he's a sexual pervert, and he can never be healed. Wife Huma wants Anthony Weiner to pull a Bill Clinton by giving a tell-all interview. Unlike Clinton, Anthony is a sick puppy. Well, we all know Clinton's a sick puppy, too. Oh, all right, Dave. Oh, that was sick. Why would anyone let pervert Weiner use their house? He is always a bad guy. Now he's trying to make nice to everyone. It's... Trump was warning us. In November of 2012, pervert alert, Weiner is back on Twitter. All girls under the age of 18 block him immediately. And it keeps going on and on. It's... Yeah, the man needs... Well, the thing is, he's wearing, a bomb suit running around if he has to go get milk. Because Hillary's people are probably looking for him pretty good. And then what really shocks me is Huma is no longer with Hillary. She hasn't been with her since Friday. And then there's some saying that she is working on a deal with the FBI. Oh, what was Anthony? Carlos Danger. That was the name Anthony Weiner was using. Carlos Danger. That was just stupid within itself, Carlos Danger. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm guessing that Huma skips to Saudi real quick. Especially if she doesn't get a good enough deal that prevents her from any type of prosecution, that she'll leave and go to Saudi. I'm surprised Hillary hasn't got her out of the country yet. I was expecting by today hearing that she was missing and she showed up in Saudi. But everything I'm reading is she's working in conjunction and with the FBI. It's amazing. And last night during the Cubs game, or after the game, everybody was celebrating. And everywhere the news went, you had someone that was screaming, Bill's a rapist, Hillary for prison. And this is a liberal city. And you have anti-Hillary all over the place. I do apologize. I'm also trying to look at all the new WikiLeaks emails that are popping up. It's okay, and 2016 compared to 2008 voter turnout. In Georgia, the GOP is at 30 plus 35. Dem is a minus 32. Massachusetts, a plus 25 for GOP, minus 5 for Dems. Oklahoma, plus 21 for GOP, minus 22 for Dems. Tennessee, a plus 63% for the GOP, minus 40 for the Dems. Vermont is a 57% increase with a 13% decrease for the Dems. Virginia, the Dems are down 14%, and the Republicans are up 110% on voter turnout. I'm still going to go with it. Minimum 55% on November 8th. Trump wins by. Yeah, it probably doesn't trust her for travel. All right, you're listening to the Reaver of Common Sense right here on SHR Media, High Plains Pundit Radio, ICRN Network, Red Nation Rising Radio, YouTube Speaker, and iTunes. We will be right back.
listening to the SHR Media Network. Now, Brownells, we know you may have only one shot to harvest that trophy, so we have thousands of accessories and replacement parts to improve your chances. We know how much you love to shoot, so our gunsmiths articles and videos will help you do more and get more out of your guns. And we also value your hard work and money. That's why only Brownells backs up everything we sell with a 100% unconditional lifetime guarantee. Brownells, the world's largest supplier of firearm accessories and gunsmithing tools.
Breaking news. According to the latest report coming out of SHR Media, a merchandise store to support both the Reaver of Common Sense and SHR Media has just been unleashed to the general public. Be forewarned that this site can be contagious and numerous items can be purchased to support the best news programming. Go to Reaver.one website and click on the store link to check out the merchandise.
Listening to Reaver of Common Sense, hosted by my dad, Jersey Joe. Beware, the Jersey Takeover is here. Every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch the Reaver of Common Sense show, hosted by Jersey Joe, right here on shrmedia.com and highplainsdailynews.com. Only Jersey can deliver hell like no one else, so consider this your fair warning.
In a world controlled by corrupt politicians,
You got a business. That you didn't build that.
a team of ordinary men emerge from the ashes to give voice to the voiceless and hope to the hopeless. Sackhead Sean, dude, I'm not saying confidence, stupid bro. Sackhead Clint,
All good friends of ours usually show up drunk.
also starring Sacco as the producer.
I'm a little bit drunk, 'cause I'm drinking.
They are the Sackheads Radio Show. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Pacific on shrmedia.com.
Every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can catch the Southside Mutt Show with its hosts, the Jersey Boys, Jersey Joe and Crash, right here on SHR Media and High Plains Pundit Radio, where we will be digging up the dirt.
Times are dark. The people misled by corrupt politicians, lied to by establishment media, and deceived by the false messages of Islam. A nation in confusion needs a guide. It needs a man with a cane. I'm Dave Milner. Join me on Spreaker, SHR Media, High Plains Talk Radio, Live Rebooting Liberty, and YouTube for a unique brand of commentary on the unpleasant blind guide. Because truth is not always pleasant.
If you miss a show, don't worry. You can catch the replays two ways, rebootingliberty.com or the reaverofcommonsense.com. While you're there on Reaver of Common Sense, don't forget, drop in your email and keep up to date on everything going on, or click the like button on the Facebook widget. Now on to the Reaver of Common Sense.
Listening to the SHR Media Network.
This show contains language that some viewers may find offensive. Listener discretion is advised. And now on to the show. And welcome back to the Reaver of Common Sense. I am your host, Jersey Joe, and I'm making sense out of the senseless. The Jersey Takeover is here. We have expanded to 2 hours every Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's... Ugh. Like I said, I know I'm a little off today, and I do apologize. I just pushed myself this weekend a little too hard with some yard work, and I was paying for it big time. Sent my back into muscle spasms so bad. I mean, it was like all over my neck, my back, my legs. It just... it got so bad that I'm just now getting the feeling back in my hand. I literally did not have feeling. You know how when you fall asleep on your hand, it goes numb? Well, I had that for, my right hand all week, and I couldn't grab anything, couldn't touch anything. It just... So I'm still trying to recuperate from that. This is from the Morning Joe show. I find this funny, so I wanted to play it. Now that's not there. Here we go.
What Comey did as being outrageous. This was a great, credible man with great integrity a week ago. So I don't really get that. What if there is something big? We're not going to say it was so outrageous. The bottom line is, this all goes back to the server. Something she shouldn't have done. Something that was way more than a mistake. Way more. And this is a self-inflicted, massive wound. And I just kept thinking how I've been on my horse going after Republicans and the Republican Party. You nominated this guy. You nominated Donald Trump. How could you do that? When I'm thinking Democrats nominated someone who is under an FBI investigation for having a private server, among other things. So here we are. I will say...
Even MSNBC is going, holy shit, Some of them are getting their eyes open. Some aren't. So it said Myers, Bill Myers. He's going on saying that... Where is it? I don't care if Hillary has Joan Benet Ramsey in her basement. I'm still not voting for Donald Trump. Yeah, it's only temporary, but actually Joe Scarborough's show lately, they've been going after Hillary a little bit more, to the point that there's some people that want Joe Scarborough fired. But yeah, I do agree with this is temporary. And I've noticed what happens is when big news breaks, CNN and MSNBC report on it, the initial incident. And then once the shock wears down, they go into panic mode and start trying to cover. But the initial report, they usually do pretty good with. Everybody, because it's just coming out. They don't know, how to cover it up if it needs to be covered up. But yeah, Bill Myers, that I find totally disgusting. And if I was the family of Joan Benet Ramsey, I would be pissed at him for bringing something as sleazy as that up. And it just shows how despicable they really are. Despicable, I tell you, despicable. See, where was I also? Been jumping around. I kind of got lost in my notes. It's... And the biggest one I still can't get over is Representative Tim Ryan trying to compare or to discredit this investigation, trying to say it's in bed with the FBI, or excuse me, with Russia and the FBI are in bed together. It just... It just is amazing to me. Amazing. They can't even come up with a better story than Russia, Russia, Russia. It was sort of funny at first, but it's really getting sad now. Really sad. But NBC's Williams, well, Hillary tried saying first thing Friday that the letter only went to Republicans. This is partisan. It only went to Republicans. Oh, that was an outright lie. That letter went to both Republican and Democrats. They are trying everything to distract from the truth. And I can't say it enough. If Hillary didn't use a private email server and she followed the rules, we would not be here on this today. It is her fault. She caused it. Yeah, I know. Here's my shocked face. Ooh, another lie. That's still amazing that this is going down because some pervert sexted a 15-year-old girl, and that could be the downfall of one of the most corrupt political families in modern history. You have April Ryan, who is American Urban Radio Network White House correspondent. April Ryan has now accused GOP presidential nominee Donald Trump and other Republicans who despise Democrat presidential nominee Hillary Clinton of pressuring FBI Director James Comey to reopen the criminal investigation against Clinton. It's amazing to me. Could you imagine if this was Donald Trump? How much of a shit fit the Democrats would be having. I just can't fathom the idea that the roles were reversed. Some Muslim is trying to discredit Trump, saying that he is not He's not. He was adopted, and that he's actually a Muslim kid. I'm like, oh, really? Come on. That one doesn't even come close to making sense. They're even, we got pictures of it, and, okay, Donald Trump is how old? And they got these pictures that look like they were taken in the 1980s, 1990s. It's, come on. It is. Sorry, I'm looking at information at the same time. I'm totally off today. A poll that was done prior. Actually, it was the first poll done after the announcement, I'm sorry about that, of Hillary Clinton getting the reopening of the FBI case, showed that one-third, I think it was 34%, said that they would be less willing to back Hillary. They were of the likely crowd. Only one-third is changing their mind of Hillary. 64% still back the woman. I just, the blind following has got to stop in our politics. It's destroying our country, people. Listen, I hate to do this to everybody today, but I'm going to shut the show down a little early. I can't go on today. My apologies. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good day. You've been listening to the Reaver of Common Sense with its host, Jersey Joe. You can tune in every day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on hppundit.com and shrmedia.com.